Okay, so what you're going to do today is you're going to start your essay. So we're going to do this essay today. We're going to work on it on Tuesday, and then we're also going to work on it on Friday. And Friday is going to be the day that it's due. So you have this whole week to be working on this essay. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to write your introduction with you, and we're going to go through the parts of the essay. We've kind of talked about it before, but we're really going to talk about it today. So when you get on this assignment is on Tuesday, 1/26, and so you've made your evidence organizer, or you should have, and you should have submitted it today also under Finish Evidence Organizer on 1/26. January 26th, you should have submitted it there. You should have all 5 boxes completed, and you should have text evidence supporting the 2 sides of the American Revolution. So that is what our whole essay is going to be about. And we know that the 2 sides of the American Revolution are the colonists and the British. And the colonists, they go with George Washington, and George Washington and the colonists, they wanted independence from Great Britain, from King George III. And the other side, the British and King George III, they wanted control over the American colonies because they were drowning in debt and they needed money to supply back their debt because they had fought in so many wars, and they needed our money. So they did all these things. They taxed us. We're going to learn some more about what they did. There were some pretty crazy things that happened between the British and the colonists. But we're focusing on what we've learned so far, all these conflicts that have happened so far between the British and the 13 colonies. And we're going to talk about their 2 sides and how they relate to those conflicts. So we're going to write our introduction together today. Okay, now, if you're an in-person student, right now you're listening to this and you're thinking, I don't know what Miss Caroline's even talking about. You will. We're going to write this together. So I want you to shut your Chromebook if you haven't already. And I want you to listen to this. You're not going to be able to copy down this introduction. We're going to write one together, and then you're going to write one by yourself, okay? And then we're going to talk about our supporting paragraphs. And if you're an in-person student, we're going to have small groups where I pull you up and talk about your text evidence that you're going to put in your supporting paragraphs. And we're going to talk about your conclusion in our small groups also. Now, if you're distance learning, if you have any questions at any time, all you have to do is leave a private comment or email me. If you want to have a Google Meet, we can talk about your paper. If at any time you're not sure about your paper and you don't really know if you're doing it right, and you don't know what the content that you have written, and you don't know if it's right, I'll be happy to look over it. All you have to do is just email me your essay, email me what you're working on. I will be more than happy to look over it for you. I want you to do really well on this, and you will do really well on it if you take your time, and if you give me text evidence, and if you listen to what I'm telling you. So, what we're going to do, the first thing is we're going to talk about our introduction. Okay, I'm going to change the font a little bit, make this kind of smaller so we can see everything. We don't need it bold. Okay. Oh, it's back again.